If you are accustomed to driving a gasoline car, getting into an electric vehicle EV, for the first time might feel a bit strange. There is no familiar engine noise, no gear shifting, and the way the car responds to the accelerator pedal is different. But is driving an electric car really that different from driving a gasoline car? The first thing to know is that the basic principles remain the same. You still have a steering wheel, brake pedal, accelerator pedal, lights, mirrors, and the same safety features found in conventional cars. The biggest difference actually lies under the hood. Gasoline cars use an internal combustion engine that generates power from fuel, whereas electric cars use an electric motor that draws energy from a battery. One of the first things you will notice when driving an EV is the absence of gear shifting, unlike in conventional manual or automatic gasoline cars. Electric motors deliver power in a much simpler way. Accelerator pedal response can also feel different. Electric motors deliver torque almost instantly. When you press the accelerator, the car responds immediately without waiting for the engine to build power or shift gears. The experience is different in a gasoline car. You hear the engine, feel gear shifts in some models, and the acceleration characteristics usually change depending on engine RPM. One of the most noticeable differences when first driving an EV is the sound. Electric cars are much quieter because there is no combustion engine running in front of you. However, that doesn't mean electric cars are completely silent. At certain speeds, you will still hear tire and wind noise. Some EVs also feature specific warning sounds to make them more audible to pedestrians. Then there's a feature that might feel very different: regenerative braking. When you ease off the accelerator, the car uses the electric motor to slow the vehicle down while simultaneously feeding some energy back into the battery. In some EVs, regenerative braking can be strong enough to allow the driver to handle most acceleration and deceleration using just one pedal. This system is often referred to as one-pedal driving. In some EVs, regenerative braking can be set strong enough to allow the driver to handle most acceleration and deceleration using just one pedal. This system is often referred to as one-pedal driving. Another difference arises when the car needs to be refueled or recharged. Gasoline cars visit a gas station and fill their tanks quickly, whereas electric cars must be plugged into a charger to replenish their batteries. This represents one of the biggest habit changes for EV owners. Charging time depends on battery capacity, charger capability, and vehicle conditions. Consequently, EV drivers need to get used to planning when and where to charge their vehicles. Then there's a crucial term for EV drivers: range. You must monitor the remaining battery charge and estimate whether the car can reach your destination or if a stop to recharge is necessary. Just as a gasoline car's fuel consumption varies based on driving style, an EV's energy consumption is influenced by speed, acceleration, road conditions, weather, and use of systems like air conditioning. Therefore, driving smoothly is a beneficial habit. Aggressive acceleration, high speeds, and sudden braking can increase energy consumption. The principle is essentially the same as with gasoline cars, only the energy source differs. So, are electric cars difficult to drive? Not really. If you are accustomed to driving an automatic car, the adaptation process is relatively simple. What takes the most time is getting used to pedal response, regenerative braking, and charging habits. When compared directly, gasoline cars offer a familiar experience, quick refueling, and engine characteristics well known to many drivers. EVs, on the other hand, offer quiet operation, instant response, and a simpler driving experience. So, which is better? The answer depends largely on your needs. If you prefer a familiar driving experience and quick refueling, gasoline cars still hold the advantage. If you appreciate a quiet, responsive vehicle and a different charging routine, an EV could be an appealing choice. Ultimately, the biggest difference between electric cars and gasoline cars isn't just about the type of engine. It's about how we use the vehicle. EVs change the way we accelerate, decelerate, and replenish energy. Yet, one thing remains the same: drivers must understand their cars and operate them safely. So, if one day you find yourself